guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is very exciting. We are starting a new, well, kind of new chapter. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I posted a little teaser of what this video is going to be about, or a little fun little post where I said I'd made a really big purchase and it was something that was going to help my career, and I was very excited about it. And you know, I finally pulled the trigger and made the purchase and whatnot. And I had people guess what they thought that purchase was. And there were some very funny answers. Probably my favorite answer was the nugget ice maker, which, although I would love the nugget ice maker to help my career and I would love to have one of those, I did not buy that. Although someday I will, because I love those things. Another good guess was a new camera, which is not that, although that is a very good guess. I love my camera. I film on a Canon G7X Mark II, and it has lasted me so many years, and it's amazing, and I do not need a new camera right now. But my purchase did arrive, and my living room is currently bare because I just submitted 3 auditions today, which is also why I look like this. So I have plenty of space, and I figured now would be a good time to open the box and unwrap everything and kind of show you what I bought. This will be a multi-day video because I'm not gonna actually use this product today because it's late and dark and I'm just not going to. But I will probably in 2 days. I'm gonna actually use it. And we'll film that and continue the video. But I figured we'll unbox it and show you what it is. So without further ado, my giant purchase is right here. And it is a pair of Serpro S2 Magnesium Drywall Stilts. And you may ask, why do I need those? Well, about a year ago, I took 2 different master classes with Universal Orlando for stilt walking, which I believe I filmed a video on. Which I loved the classes. I did a beginner and an intermediate course, so a total of about 7 days of stilt walking, which is probably about 30 something hours of stilt walking with them, and was cast to walk on stilts for holiday parade this past year, but as you all know, I went on tour, so I had to retract my offer. But I'm doing Mardi Gras right now, and we have stilt walkers there, and I would just love to do more stilt work. And especially in Orlando, there's a lot of really great gig work for stilt walkers, different companies that specialize in gig work and casting people for gigs. So some of them require you to have your own stilts, and it would also just be easier for me to have my own pair so that when I have stilt callbacks coming up, I have a way to practice and it's a little less nerve-wracking for me. So it's a very good investment for my career. So I finally pulled the trigger and bought the stilts. These stilts are easily about $400, so it was a very big purchase, but I'm very excited. And let me just tell you, I'll probably tell you later, the hassle of getting these today, because the mail delivery person sent them to the wrong apartment. Even though I put the address on here correctly, they delivered it to the wrong one. I eventually figured out which apartment it was based on the delivery picture, knocked on the door, they wouldn't answer the door, and then when they finally did, they said they didn't have the package. They said they brought it to my apartment, which they didn't. They brought it to someone else's apartment. Anyway, I finally got them back. So let's unbox it together. I finally got the box open, and I feel like there's gonna be some assembly required, which is not sure to do. Oh yeah, definitely some assembly required. So we're gonna learn the ins and outs of these stilts over this process. So if they ever break, I should know how to put them back together, which hopefully they will not break anytime soon. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely didn't think I'd have to be building these stilts. Oh Jesus, okay. This is a full-on project. Ooh, register your stilts online. Listen to a coupon code for a free safety feature. Jesus, look at all of these screws. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't expecting a full-on project at 10:30 at night, but here we are. Well, I guess I'll pick this back up when I actually build them, because I'm not gonna just go through every step with you. All right, everyone, it's 2 days later. We finally made progress after trying to put these stilts together last night as well as today. I finally have them together. I did not know that you need to use both of these little wrenches that they provided me with to tighten the bolts. I thought the bolt would just normally tighten with one. Nope, you need to use both at the same time to tighten the lock nut, because that was the big problem I was having. But they're finally together. So it's about 6:30 now, so I've got about an hour left of daylight before the sun goes down. So I think I'm gonna get my stilt pads on and my sneakers and just kind of walk around out in the parking lot and kind of get a feel for them, make sure they're all adjusted nicely, and we will take it from there. All right, guys, I just got back from my little stilt practice, whatever you want to call it. I was out there for about an hour, which is exactly what I kind of wanted. It's about to get dark now, which is why I came inside, but it was great. I got back up. There are a few little adjustments I think I want to make with some of the straps, but nothing major. But I got up, I walked around a bunch. I did some grapevines, walked forward, backward, side to side, did some 3-step turns, stuff like that. Just kind of basic moves, whatever you want to call them, just to kind of get reacclimated, because I haven't been up since my Mardi Gras callback, which was like a little over 3 months ago. So, I mean, it worked great. And it was so funny because there's all like, you know, neighbors, like neighborhood kids out playing or whatever. And you just hear all the little comments like from the parents being like, so-and-so, look at how tall she is. Or I did a lap kind of around my building, which there's a little playground near there, and you just hear the kids go, whoa, look at how tall she is. Hi, tall lady, how did you get so tall? Or what are you doing up there? Stuff like that. Or people from their balconies watching, and one guy was like, do a flip. And I was like, no. But oh, it was so funny. So I'm sure I'm gonna get that a lot this next week once I'm practicing and stuff like that. But it was a great time, and I'm excited to kind of get back up each day and just kind of build up my stamina. My legs are definitely sore, so we definitely need to build up the stamina. But one thing I did notice, which I'm not too happy about, is I guess the stilts I got are slightly shorter than what like Universal uses, because normally when you extend the stilts, they want you to have 6 holes showing, which is like how you can adjust the height, and mine only go up to 5 holes showing at max. So that kind of sucks, but it's not that much of a difference in height, so I think it should be fine, and I think it should be fine for gigs. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and we'll update our little progress. All right, guys, it's the next day. It's a little after noon now, which is a little bit later than I wanted to get started, but it was raining this morning, so I couldn't go out and walk as early as I would have liked to, but it stopped raining. The ground's a little wet, but it's nothing terrible, and it's almost dry, so I think it should be fine. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Just wanna get a quick little session in to just kind of walk around, do some squats, and like, I don't know, simple stuff like that. There are some adjustments I would have liked to make, but I'm not gonna have time to make them right now on the stilts, but it's not a big deal, because I'm not gonna be out there that long, and I can always do that tonight maybe. So I got my knee pads on. I'm going to head down, and it is very chilly out today, so I'm a little bundled up with a long sleeve and a puffer vest, but we're gonna get a quick little session in before I have to leave for Mardi Gras in a little over an hour. Out, and my neighbors are gonna judge me, but let's go. I definitely need to adjust the bars on this one side, because it kind of puts pressure on my knee, which I've had that problem in the past, but I just gotta adjust the width of it, which is easy. And then the straps on the feet, I need to adjust the screws so that they're more centered on my feet. But these are all easy fixes, so it shouldn't be anything too bad. got back from my little session. I was only out there for maybe 30 minutes, like super quick. But my legs are very sore already. I just kind of, I did some squats and walked around, and I did like kind of a lap of my complex, and tried to go on like a bunch of different like terrain and like uphill, downhill type of stuff, just to kind of get used to that. Hopefully tonight I can make those adjustments that I need to, so that tomorrow when I go out in the morning for my session, it feels a little bit better. But I think it's so funny. I'm walking past, there's like a bunch of like stores and stuff like right in front of my complex. So you see people that are going to the stores and they just like stop and are like videotaping because they probably like have never seen something like this before, and just think it's hilarious. Definitely a confidence booster when people think it's really cool whatever you're doing. But that's gonna be it for my session today. I will come back tomorrow and finish up. I kind of feel as prepared as I can be for my assessment on Friday. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is the next morning. I am getting ready nice and early today. It's like 9 something right now. I just got dressed. My water is boiling for my tea. I'm trying to get everything done super quick today because it's Thursday. My assessment is tomorrow, but I also need to post and edit this vlog today and post it today. So, and I have to leave for Mardi Gras at 1:30. So I'm trying to get everything really done. I gotta take care of my plants, eat breakfast, and then I will head out for my little session. I talked to some people yesterday that did an assessment this week, and they said it was super easy, and they said the stilts I'll be walking on tomorrow were actually a lot easier than the ones I'm currently walking on, so that's really nice. And they also said the girls for this company don't normally walk as tall as I would expect to. They usually only walk 2.5 feet in the air instead of 3 feet, which I'm pretty sure is very similar to actually the height of my stilts now that they go up to, even though they're a little shorter than normal. So that's actually really great to hear. And they also said the assessment was quite literally walking forwards, walking backwards, and doing like a grapevine. So it was like very, very easy. So I'm really hoping that rain's true for tomorrow and it's a super easy day and they put me on their roster and we can go from there and start doing gig work in Orlando, because that would be amazing for money wise, but also just to build my career and make connections. So knee pads on, sneakers on. I'm gonna make sure I stretch a bit today because I'm already kind of feeling it in my knees and in my calves. I haven't really been stretching as much as I should, so I'm gonna make sure I stretch nice and good before I get up there. But I'm gonna make some breakfast, put some laundry in, and I will see you when I get out on the streets. All right, we ate breakfast, we are stretched, we are ready to get out there. It is currently 10:16, so I think if I could be out there for an hour, that'll be plenty to be able to still edit and get everything done in time by 1:30 when I need to leave. So let's do it. Okay, I've completely forgot to video anything of what I was doing today, but I mean, it was basically nothing new compared to what I've been doing. I just did basically anything I would need to know for like a callback situation, which includes like, you know, walking forwards, backwards, side to side, grapevine, squats, 3-step turns, parade turns, chasses, all that type of stuff. And then I took a big lap around the complex just to get in like a long distance type of walk, which then a bunch of my neighbors taking videos and whatever. Some guy actually stopped me, that he's a photographer and he lives in the same complex. He's like, I'd love to like take pictures. I'm always looking for cool things to like photograph. Or is that something you'd be interested in? I was like, yeah, sure. So I had him like follow me on Instagram. But yeah, it's a good session. My legs are tired. I'm not sure what time it is now, but I think I'm gonna head in and start editing this vlog. So I hope this is entertaining for people. I'm hoping to kind of take these stilts and do gigs around Orlando, so stay tuned for that type of stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date on my latest content. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Graf100 to stay up to date on the content there. And I will see you next week, Thursday at 6 p.m. Bye!